Football, what many people call soccer, has dominated the Nigerian sporting landscape, but a growing number of young athletes are now embracing the challenge and strategy of the American football. From grassroots programs and local leagues to international scholarships and opportunities, Nigerians are beginning to make their mark on one of the world's most popular sports. Now, what is driving this growing interest? Can American football become a mainstream sport in Nigeria? What opportunities does it create for young athletes, coaches, and sports investors? And what challenges stand in the way of its expansion? This morning, we will explore the rise of American football in Nigeria, and trust us on the show that we have a stakeholder that will dissect this topic for us. But you know, we won't unveil him now. Let's see what his profile looks like. Yes, that was the profile of our guest, and yes, we have unveiled him. Welcome with us to the show, Lawrence Ojaideh. He is the Vice President of the Nigerian Federation of American Football. Good morning, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to have me here.
Yeah. Good to have you on the show. Good to see you. You're looking good.
Thank you so much.
And you see, when you see footballers want to dress, or sports people rather, when they want to dress corporates, you know, they just put, you know, they put a fizzy, you know what we call a fizzy.
I actually wanted to mention your style. It's different.
Honestly.
It's different, and the combo, I think it really fits.
I mean, American football is an English sport.
Yeah. Actually, well, you know, the English, you have to put what do you call it, style in it. Yes. Good. So let's start for the our viewers who may be unfamiliar with the sport. What, you know, we talk about tackle football. That's the American football, right?
Yeah, yes.
You know, it's because, you know, when we call tackle football, a lot of people will be like, what's tackle football?
Yes.
So, and how does it differ from other, you know, there are also other footballs, even in America.
Yeah.
Please tell us about it.
So, I mean, American football is it has the richest league in the world called the NFL, National Football League. Yeah. That's NFL. And if you remember our Miss Jensu Soros in perfect peace, that's the former chairman, Access Bank, Wigwe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was going to watch the Super Bowl. That's NFL. That's
okay,
NFL.
That was the NFL he was going to watch.
Yeah, he was going to watch.
A lot of us just felt he was going to watch football match.
No. It is because that singular Super Bowl It's an event. In fact, it's the biggest event in the world.
Really?
The U.S. president, always watches that event. Like, come to the field to watch that event. Like top, businessmen.
Of course, American football is not an easy kind of.
Yeah. So it's not easy. It's tough.
Yes.
It's a tough sport.
That's the only problem I have with it. I beg your pardon. When you see people
wear the shoulder
pads, those gadgets,
and they look
risky. It feels risky too. So.
But
I don't know why people enjoy watching it.
Yeah, the good thing about it is, when it newly started, the rules were, not too good. That's why you can say, when you saw it. But you see, these days rules have been refined, right? So those things are just there to help you in case maybe when you fall down.
For safety.
Yeah, for safety, just in case you fall down, then you are able to, bounce back without even feeling the effect of, that you fell down, those kind of things. So, yeah, the sport itself on its own is very easy now because of the rules, the way the rules have been refined over time. It makes it very easy for, anyone to come in. So, beside that, is the richest league in the world. And beside that, Nigerians top that NFL that we just spoke about now, the Super Bowl. They have 32 teams in that league called the NFL, and you know that Nigerians are in all the 32 teams. All the 32 teams you see, Nigerians are there.
Nigerians are wonderful athletes.
I'm telling you, and the biggest thing again you need to understand again is being the richest league in the world, and that kind of a sport, Nigerians top the number of blacks.
Oh wow!
In that league.
That's interesting to know.
So what's the difference? What makes it different, and why is it so much popularity, or will I use the word popularity? So why is it a big deal?
Why is it a big deal? Now, why is it a big deal is this: the sport creates educational opportunities. Full scholarship opportunities for those athletes that are very good. And you can get scholarship to the best universities in the US. You can get scholarship to the best universities in the UK and other countries like Germany, where the sport is. But you see, US is a big deal for them. It's a big deal for them in the US. If you can play this American football, you get scholarship easily, especially if you are good, if you can meet up, if you have the criteria, if you have what it takes to succeed. Not just that, they have the best welfare packages, the best I'll say from A to Z concerning American football. See, NFL puts the athlete first. Athlete first. So if you talk about playing maybe like 2-3 years in the NFL, you can even say, you've done enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can tell yourself that you've done enough. But people have that, it gives you grace to play up to like 12 years, 15 years and more. But I'm telling you, just playing 2-3 years in the NFL,
you are accomplished.
Yeah, you are accomplished. Just playing 2-3 years in the NFL. So it's a sport that you would want your child to then
partake.
Look at going into. And then the good thing about it again in Nigeria here is we are purpose built for that sport.
No, I was coming there. Let's come to Nigeria. Tell us about this American football in Nigeria.
So you see, the way we started in Nigeria, just like IT stated earlier, that when you looked at it from the very beginning, you looked at it. It
looks like a rough game.
Yeah, it looked like a rough game, and I'm saying the rules have been refined. So one of the things we did for Nigeria, because now Nigeria is really growing fast in American football. By the way, the tackle football. I'm the vice president for tackle football.
I'm sorry, I was wondering, I wish you brought clips and pieces, because someone at home could just be wondering, what are they talking about?
Is this sport?
Back here, we are used to football, handball, volleyball, and others.
It's
golf
something
and the rest. So we would have loved to have
see
people
something.
See bits and pieces.
For our viewers, you can just go online and check American football. Even in Nigeria, you will see it. It will show up immediately. It doesn't. You can see. So in Nigeria here, the way we try to introduce the sport to make it that popular, like you asked, we introduce it from the flag football.
You said.
Yes, flag football. You don't need to wear these things you just mentioned.
The gadgets. Okay.
You don't need to wear those gadgets. You just need your jersey, your boots. Then there are 2 pieces of flags that must be around your waist.
Oh, really?
Right. Those the flag that around your waist, those are the things that they will tackle. Instead of tackling you like as opposed to in the other one, they just pull one of your flags. If they can pull one of your flags, that's a tackle.
So your job is just to defend your flags.
Just run around.
With the ball.
The ball must be with you while you're going to score.
Okay.
Right. So and the opponent is trying to make sure that they stop you by pulling your flag. So you can see no hitting, no touching, nothing.
That sounds safe.
We did that to get people love the sport. Get to know about the sport, see the opportunities inside the sport and all of that. And right now, the federation have been formed. Apart from the federation being formed, right now, we're looking at how we can now, expand tackle football in Nigeria. And that expanding tackle football in Nigeria is where we're now trying to ensure that we do all the scouting, people from different, sports that are already existing, that have the opportunity to excel in American football. Because some people, you might be in a particular sport and you're not doing so well that you're supposed to do. Maybe that's not the sport you're supposed to be. So we want to be able to open the opportunities now and see how we can bring more people from different sports, coming to, that's what it takes to succeed in American football, and then open the opportunity for them. And I'm very sure within 2-3 years, those kids will make it big.
Okay.
They will make it big.
Okay, when we are talking about the American football, I listened to you talk about getting more people and people being interested. What's the criteria? Can just anyone come into play? And is it allowed for women to play American football?
Oh, you took that from my mind. You took that from my mind.
So for the flag football, we encourage women to play the flag football.
The flag?
Yeah, the flag
How about
football.
the tackle ball?
The tackle, women play tackle football in the US, right?
Okay.
But because of, the system here in Nigeria, we're not going to start women on tackle football, even though we open the opportunity for some women, because there are some women who are purpose-built, that they have built themselves already to play tackle football. So those kind of women, we will give them the opportunity to play tackle football. But you see, for women to participate, we'll start you from flag, because women are already playing flag. We have flag leagues in Nigeria. In Lagos particularly, we have the Showtime flag league, we have the CFF flag league. So women can play in those leagues.
Is there any academy where people can go to?
Yeah, so it's part of what I'm driving at now.
Okay.
Right now we have an academy called the NFAF Academy that is now going to bring people into the academy to learn the sport from scratch and learn the skills, the rudiment, everything, and get them ready to participate in a league. So we're trying to develop a league in Nigeria for tackle. Yeah, so a league in Nigeria. So you will go. So the process is that you're going to be scouted. First, you'll be scouted, and that is.
When you say scouted, what do you mean?
Meaning that we're going to do scouting to check for the athletes. That
who are.
Yeah, we'll go to other sports scouts. We'll go to schools scouts. We'll go to the community scouts.
You scout for the people.
Yeah, scout for athletes.
Nice.
So they will come into the those ones that meet the criteria, like you said. If there's a criteria, just to answer your questions. So there's a certain criteria you need to meet. So if you can meet that criteria, we'll bring you into the academy. When you come to the academy, you stay in the academy for a period of time. By the time you'll be at a particular level, you are ready to play in the league. So the league absorbs you into a particular team. And then you start playing in that league, you start getting that exposure. We start preparing you for opportunities abroad.
So what's the, because of our time, I really want us to say so much in a little time. What's the acceptance like in Nigeria now? And like how many states because now you are the vice president of the federation in Nigeria, right?
For tackle football,
For tackle, yes. So how many states have you expanded, and can you confidently say, yes, this state, we have people participating in the sports and we're ready to go, we're good to go?
Yeah, before I answer that question, number one, knowing that we have 36 plus imperial capital, 37, there are athletes in all these states.
All the states of the federation.
There are athletes in all these states.
Oh, definitely.
That one is number one, right? We all know that that's standard. But now, to answer your question, before the federation was formed in February by the National Sports Commission, Ojaideh, and in fact, I really need to give kudos to Ojaideh and the chairman, Sheodiko. These are the people who has made sure that American football come to stay in Nigeria and is properly run, because they've seen that the sport has that potential to be able to deliver on the mandate. So, and they are really encouraging that. So I must give that kudos to them. Because they are the reason why people like myself now are even trying to say, okay, how can we expand more? because that's a very good thing that the NSA would like to see. How can we expand? So now, talking about the criteria, right? How do we ensure that? So there's, when you go into the academy, from the academy you go into the league, from the league. But before we do that, we are going to scout from all the states that, like you asked, all the states that have already seen this sport existing. Before the federation was formed, there were organizations that were doing this sport. You know, we have the NFAF, we have the Showtime, we have the Abuja Flag. So, like NFAF, for instance, has done a lot of grassroots work. Right. So, about 17 to 19 states are already
involved.
Yeah,
Not involved.
No, well, we have like 13 or 14 states that are already involved, actively involved. But at least up to 19 or so states have been aware of this. And because the last sports festival in Ogun State, Lokwadidas, the DG ensured that the sport was, you know, part of the exhibition sport. Yeah. You understand? So that brought that awareness. Okay. You understand? So I can tell you that more than 19 or so states already are aware that, okay, this sport is, but of course they don't know the opportunities involved in the sport. So that's why people like myself now are like, okay, let's have AFEDEV. AFEDEV is American Football Elite Development Initiative, right? The AFEDEV is now going to take the responsibility to see how we can now begin to bring that ecosystem into play, where we bring the athlete from where we've scouted them, all these states like you mentioned, even the state that the sport has not reached, we're going to get there. Bring all the athletes into, the ones that are selected that meet the criteria, into that academy. Then from the academy, prepare them for the league. And that league, we're trying to make that league a league that, the same way our Wigwe was going to watch Super Bowl. We want people to come and watch us.
There's going to be some sort of tourism for the country. Honestly, I think we really need to bring you back. We need to talk about, I'm sure by the time we are bringing you back, more would have been done, and then the exposure will be more, because people really need to, look at it, know about this. And because of the country as it is, we are looking at other means other than, oil. Oil is not even, the in thing anymore. We're looking at various ways to bring in, increase the economical growth of the nation. So we need to talk about this. Thank you so much. We've been having this discussion about expanding American football in Nigeria with our guest is the Vice President of the Nigerian Federation of American Football. And his name is Lawrence Ojaideh.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming on the show this morning.
I'm really happy you guys had me today.
Thank you for coming. We have so many other questions, but when you return, we'll ask those questions.
I will do my best.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we will take a very short break now. When we return, our next guest will be here with us in the studio. Don't go anywhere. We are here.